Good evening and welcome to St Paul's West Hackney for Still Time. If you're returning to Still Time, welcome back. If you are new to Still Time, welcome. At the heart of our Still Time is an opportunity for us to take some time out of our busy and demanding lives and to be still together for 25 minutes. It would be lovely to think that we could all meet in this lovely quiet space here at St Paul's, or if our numbers were even greater, in the church building next door. However, we are still required to keep the church closed, and until such times as we can open it again, then our company must be a virtual one. But nonetheless, it's good to know that you're out there somewhere and that we are connecting on a rather special level. So it's good to have your virtual company this evening. Those of you who've been before will know that we begin our 25 minutes of stillness, first of all, with a piece of contemplative piano music, and then we hear 3 taps on a prayer bowl which invite us to start our still time together. Then 25 minutes where we are still and quiet. Those will be brought to an end with 3 further taps on the prayer bowl, and then 1 more piece of piano music again, contemplative in feel, to ease us out of the silence and back into the reality of our everyday lives. The usual hints or hopefully helpful tips for you: do find somewhere that you're not going to be disturbed. Do turn off or put your mobile devices onto airplane mode or whatever it is that allows them just to sleep for a little bit so that you can enjoy the quiet time uninterrupted. You'll hear my cat, who is at the chapel door begging to get in, so if you do hear a cat, don't worry, she's meant to be there. Also, posture. Again, if you're fortunate enough to be able to sit back on your feet like young children do, that's a brilliant posture if you can do it. If you can't, then don't even go anywhere near it, because it makes you terribly uncomfortable, and that's not the name of the game. Just find either a prayer stool or a seat or a chair that is comfortable without being over luxurious, otherwise you might just fall asleep, and whilst there's nothing wrong with that, maybe it's not quite what you've come for in this still and quiet time. Breathe deeply, breathe generously. People say that perhaps the best breathing we do is when we breathe through our noses. See if that works for you. And personally, I find it helpful to breathe rhythmically, because that enables me to have something to focus on when my mind starts to drift off, which is of course the first thing that our minds do when we try to still ourselves, either worrying about something that's coming up or chewing over something from the past, or did we turn the oven on or whatever. Anyway, that's perhaps not where we want our minds to be. We want to be as much as possible still and quiet in the present moment. So maybe something like breathing is a good rallying point, a good returning point when you find yourself drifting off. And you will many, many times, of course you will. And don't try to resist, because that'll make it even more difficult. Or if you like, you might have a candle, or you might want to just focus on the camera, which has been trained on the altar behind me. We put the lights down a little bit, and maybe you can use that scenescape as a focus for your attention. Whatever works for you, try different things out, and something will make itself known to you. And so in a few moments we'll move into our quiet time together, again with the piano and then the sound of the prayer bowl. Once again, it's lovely to have your company, and I look forward to being with you in stillness and quietness for 25 minutes now.